My guitar heroes loved Loprinzi guitars. Earlier this summer, I got to buy one. One of them came in to my life in July, and I sent it off to my friend Nathan. So this video is all about everything it took to make this Loprinzi LM15 right. If you don't know what a Loprinzi is, you're going to see it, you're going to hear it, but it is an American-made, New Jersey-made boutique acoustic guitar from the 1970s. This is an incredible guitar, and it is the cleanest one I've ever seen. It just got back from Nathan Wright, so make sure you subscribed. This video is about everything it took to make this Loprinzi 100% right. It is already sold. I get to just see it and enjoy it for a day, and then it gets sent off to a dear friend of mine and channel supporter. And this video is brought to you by channel members. If you see down below, you can join this YouTube channel, or you can go to Patreon. I have both systems set up, and there are people that I just am so thankful for that make sure that these videos keep happening. So, let's get into it. This is a Loprinzi LM15. This was not the flagship model. This was just a very everyman's excellent guitar, and that's what I love. This is a guitar for a keeper of the torch. An ordinary guitar player would come to this guitar and just find a home base that just gives them everything that they would need to just reliably abide in the place that they're in as far as a guitar player. This is a Sitka spruce top. This is a Honduran mahogany back and sides. This is an excellent, beautiful guitar. Now, this guitar came from one owner. This was owned by a grandfather. It was put in a closet after he stopped playing, and no one in the family ever played it after that. It is incredibly clean. It does have beautiful checking in the finish, but this guitar overall is, I mean, it is the cleanest example of this kind of guitar that I have seen. I very rarely find Loprinzis, and when I did, I knew that I wanted to own this one. It was not perfect. It needed some work. It needed some TLC, and it was a gamble. This guitar required a full neck reset from the incredibly talented Nathan Wright. So this guitar went to Mackmanville, Tennessee, which is home of Wright Lutherie. Nathan Wright, he's an incredible guitar builder. He also is, in my opinion, he is the best guitar repair person I've met. And what's especially wonderful is that he's a young guy. He's about my age. And so when that comes up, it gives me hope for an entire new generation of incredible guitar players that we get to have incredible guitar repairs for the rest of our lives, and then we get to continue to kind of pass on the torch of just guitar culture and guitar life that we get to hand off incredible guitar repairs into the future as guitars that we love get older and require some maintenance and some TLC. So this guitar got a full neck reset from Nathan. It also got just general TLC. There was a little bit of fretwork we had to do, and there was some stuff, there was a new saddle that was put on. One of the tweaks that I'm particularly specific with Nathan about is that I want compensated saddles. I want the intonation to be as correct as it can be, because not all these guitars are made perfect. Even guitars now aren't made perfect, and perfect is a really challenging. It's a tall order to get a guitar perfect, especially the intonation. Intonation is the notes on the frets, that it is the fret's ability to get you proper, true notes that are in tune. It requires many different things to overlap. The action, the height of the strings, the length of the strings themselves, the gauge of those strings, the playing style of the player. But I'm very specific with Nathan when I send him guitars. I want him to get the saddle as close as I can. There are some ratios when I'm buying and selling guitars that freak me out. Usually it's the ratio of what I buy it for what I can pay for. That's a pretty easy ratio. I think most people are calculating that in their head, or they're at least aware of that ratio. But there's another ratio of what it's going to take to get it right. That's the question I get asked almost every time I tell someone at, a party that's... When I'm at a party and it's people that are completely outside of the guitar or YouTube world and they have no idea who I am or what I do, when I tell them, oh, I buy and sell guitars, they always say, well, what do you have to do to get them sorted? Or what do you have to do to sell them? And so, man, this one, the level of risk, the ratio on this one is wonky. I bought it for about $700. I had to put another $700 or so into the repairs. Plus I had to ship it back and forth to Tennessee. And even though I've worked really hard to figure out a way to save the most, and I use ShipStation, and so not a sponsor, I wish they would sponsor, but I use a tool that then gets me better shipping prices. So even then, I'm in this right around $1,500. I had a buyer step in and say, I want this guitar when it's sorted. You can do a video at the end. And I'm incredibly thankful for that. Now, they did give me a hard stop. Like, hey, I will buy this guitar. I'll send you a deposit, and you just can't exceed that. So it did give me a hard stop. And so there were a couple, we didn't spare any expenses, but I was still nervous all along the way. Each time I'd get a text from Nathan, be like, oh boy, I don't know if I want to read this. But this one totally worked out. This is a remarkably good guitar, and I'm very thankful that I got to own it for the little bit that I did. And if you know me, the reason I'm not keeping it is that I've got a thing for mahogany dreads, and I have like 7 of them right now. And so this mahogany dread is not mine, but man, look at that. It's unbelievable. This is just an early American boutique. So if you're looking for cool American-made boutique guitars, put Loprinzi. Do yourself a service and set up a reminder that when these pop up, you get to see them, because they go... This is the cleanest of them that I have seen. This is also, you usually see the rosewood ones. This is a mahogany one. But this is an unbelievably good guitar. It has incredible resonance. It rings so clearly. And yeah, so thanks for watching this video. I'm Jeremy. I'm the Guitar Hunter. Don't know why I said it that way. I know why I say it that way. Because I'm in the Appalachian Mountains and I keep hearing people say, hey, got any guitars for sale? So anyway, I'm Jeremy. I'm the Guitar Hunter. Good to see you. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Let's get to 50,000 subscribers. Nope. Well, hello! Welcome to Guitar Hunter. I'm Jeremy. This is Guitar Hunter. I chase down old guitars and I make them right. Blah, 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 blah. Sounds like a commercial. It doesn't sound like me. That doesn't even sound like me. Hey everybody! Welcome to Guitar Hunter. Hadn't really spoken in like an hour.